Welcome. It's August 18th. I'm Paul Ortiz, and thanks for joining us today. I'm trying to find my mark. It's been a while since I've been here on the set. We're going to have a great show for you today. Right now, we're going to be bringing you Gateway Rehab and Wellness Center, and that's going to be with Dr. Victor Rafa. And we're going to be talking about focused shock therapy. And our good friend, Laguna Woods resident, Tom Nee, is going to be joining us. He's actually been kind of using this shock therapy, and we're going to talk a little bit about how that can help you get through pain and live better. And our wonderful friend, Carol Coppage, will be joining us. She's the president of the Community Concerts. And if you can believe it or not, they'll be celebrating their 60th anniversary. So that'll be our second segment for today's program. Well, before we let you go, we want to talk about Stay Informed. This is going to be the third town hall venue change. I guess they were probably going to have it somewhere in one of the clubhouses, but they're going to be meeting on August 26th from 3 to 4. So they're inviting all our residents who belong to Third Mutual, be there at the meeting in the Performing Arts Center. That is the new location. And it's a really important meeting. This is the focus of the meeting will be on Zone 0 fire safety and defensible space standards. I was talking to the president of Third Mutual the other day, and he was talking about how this is a critical meeting for a lot of our residents to attend. So presenters will explain the work needed to create non-combustible safety zones around manors and homes. And the third board looks forward to your comments, questions, and suggestions at their August meeting. So that's going to be August 26th. That's going to start at 3 o'clock, and that's going to be in the Performing Arts Center. Well, let's take a look outside. We're going to have some beautiful days here in the next couple of days. Today we're going to have partly cloudy. Temperatures about 86 degrees, a little warm. Even tomorrow it's going to be a little bit warmer, but not too bad. And overnight temperatures in the mid to high 60s, and mostly sunny. A little bit of clouds here and there throughout the week, but it looks like it's going to be a nice week until Saturday. And looks like we're going to have kind of similar temperatures for the next couple of days. So let's take a look at that sunrise and sunset. Our sunrise this morning was at 6:15 a.m. Our sunset will be at 7:33 p.m. And this is man, I should have looked at this, a female hooded merganser. I got to look that up. That's really cool. I wonder where that was taken. This is by Cynthia Case. We thank you so much for bringing this picture to us. What a wonderful looking bird, and I can't wait to see where that's from. That's a female hooded merganser. Cynthia, thank you so much for bringing that picture to. If you have a picture of anywhere that you've been out and about, or you have a wonderful nature photo like that, be sure and send it to us to Laguna Woods Village TV at gmail.com. Be sure to include your name, hey, where it was shot and what it might be, which is what we're getting, and a horizontal picture, please, because that fits better for our television purposes. Well, we only have one meeting today, and that's going to be at 9:30 this morning, Third Mutual. We'll be back with more of our program right after this.
Welcome to Adapt to It, your neighborhood resource for all your home medical supplies. For over 20 years, we've helped Laguna Woods stay safe, prevent falls, and remain independent. We modify your shower or bath for safer entry and exit. Stay mobile with walkers, scooters, and wheelchairs as light as 14 pounds. Our lift chairs provide heat, massage, and a gentle lift when you're ready to stand. And at bedtime, our adjustable beds help you find the perfect position for rest. We're here for all your needs throughout the day. When you can't change it, adapt to it.
Not all car washes are created equal. At LW Car Wash, every vehicle receives a professional hand wash, delivering the attention to detail automated washes simply can't match. From the exterior to the interior, our inside vacuum service helps keep your vehicle looking its best. We finish every wash with a meticulous hand dry clean for a spotless, streak-free shine. Fast, professional, extremely clean. Don't forget to ask about our $4 off discount with any wash package that includes inside services.
If you're exhausted after conversations, it might not be you. It might be the strain of trying to hear. Today's AI-based hearing devices can do real-time situational analysis, helping reduce background noise so you can follow speech without working so hard, often leaving you feeling more relaxed and engaged. Try Audibel Eris. All insurances are accepted, and take advantage of our field trial that lets you test the environment where it matters the most, your daily life. Call us today, and remember, tell them Stuart sent you.
For nearly 40 years, Pacific Cardiovascular Associates has been the leading cardiovascular clinic serving Laguna Hills and Laguna Woods. At PCA, our board-certified heart specialists provide compassionate care, from initial consultations to routine follow-ups and more. We offer echocardiograms, stress tests, vascular studies, and pacemaker checks, all in one convenient location. With free parking and full wheelchair accessibility, PCA makes care easier than ever. Visit our website or give us a call to schedule your appointment today.
We're looking right here. Thanks for joining us, program. We're live on Village Television. First of all, I'm going to try to get some words in today because Tom's on the set with us. And those of you that know Tom, he's a great pickleball player and known throughout the community. And Dr. Victor Rafa, thanks so much for joining us today on the program.
Thank you for having me, Paul.
Now, your program is called Gateway Rehab and Wellness Center.
Yeah.
And tell us about where you're located and what is the focus of your business there?
Perfect. So Gateway Rehab and Wellness Center is a multidisciplinary wellness facility. We offer conservative care, chiropractic, physical therapy, acupuncture, massage, and medical, all under one roof. Been in business for 24 years now. And we're just literally down the street from you guys off of Alicia Parkway.
Exactly, right off Alicia and BF Abercrombie.
You got it.
You're probably maybe 10 minutes away.
If that, yeah.
How did you get involved in wellness, and what really drove you to have that purpose?
So for me, I did play sports in college, and I had an injury my freshman year, and tried everything, medical, physical therapy, injections, nothing was helping. Came across somebody that said, hey, have you ever tried chiropractic? Went, and it really helped me. I worked at Hoag Hospital for 4 years before. Was looking into surgery and just found that drive of the chiropractic, of having good patient interaction, time with my family, and all that kind of evolved. And that's why we have a multidisciplinary. We're not just chiropractic, because I do believe that it takes a village. To win, and that's what we try to provide.
Do you think that people, especially nowadays, are looking for that quick solution, so they just go ahead and get that surgery done, and instead of looking for other ways to heal?
A lot of times they are, I tell people that sometimes surgery is needed, and that's the honest answer. But a lot of times it can lead to a lot of other problems down the line. Once you have surgery, you're chasing it, and the only option is surgery. So I always tell people, start with the conservative care, and if we can get it done, great. If we can't, we'll make sure you get to the right place.
And Tom, you're joining us today because you're an athlete. You've played many sports, played basketball, and especially today play a lot of pickleball. And you found Dr. Rafa based on the therapy that he's been providing to you.
You know what? I came across it on the phone, and that's one of the reasons I'm here, is because I don't think a lot of people know about it. And I came across it on the phone, and I've had everything. I've done cortisone shots, I've done physical therapy, I've done acupuncture, and you have the relief for a while, for a little bit. But I literally went down to see the doctor in Gateway, and I went in, and they're so welcoming. You walk in, and it's only 10 minutes away. And I walk in, and we did the shockwave therapy. It's very quick and easy. Walked out of there within 15 minutes, felt some relief, but now I've gone back 2 or 3 times, and I'm feeling great, and I've been probably faster than I've been in a long
Even better than before, huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
Tell us a little bit about the focused shock therapy. What is that about?
So focused shockwave therapy is an acoustic sound wave that helps break down old scar tissue. So all of our old athletes, it came from the technology of something called lithotripsy, which is what they use to break kidney stones without surgery. That same sound wave, they found if you apply it to damaged tissue, it helps create what's something called neovascularization, which basically is just new blood formation, which improves your healing very, very quickly and realigns the scar so that you don't have that tightness anymore.
And as we get older too, especially for our golfers out there, and now you're pickleball players, because I play pickleball every so often, but golfers, especially lower back pain. And then I found pickleball is more like hips, because it's that side-to-side kind of motion, and you're kind of, extending yourself. So is that the kind of therapy that would be necessary for someone that maybe was having some lower back pain?
Yeah, and it doesn't just have to be pain. It can be limited motion. So if you break down scar tissue, it allows you to move better. So if you want to add literally 10 yards to your drive, it makes a difference.
Yeah, flexibility as well.
Flexibility, yeah. But it's a great tool to start with, and then you break that scar tissue down. My whole approach of care is scar tissue, breakdown, mobility, and re-strengthen.
Right.
So we start with that scar tissue, we can then add the mobility, and then strengthen you to get you back to whatever you want to do.
Right. And one of the things you focus on too is conservative care, right? And you kind of mentioned it just a little while ago. There are other things that people can try.
Sure.
And obviously, not everyone's the same, right? Because it might work for one person and maybe not for the other. But you give them alternatives other than surgery. And then, like you just said, if it's surgery, then eventually it's going to be, time with a surgeon.
Yeah. One thing I tell people all the time is when you come in, if I can help you, if I really think I can help you, I'm going to let you know. But on the flip side, if I see something that I don't think I can help, I'm also going to let you know that and send you someplace that can help you, because that's the ultimate goal, is get you better and get you feeling well.
So you feeling all right?
You know what? I'm out in the community a lot, and I see a lot of people struggling. And why not give it a shot? I mean,
Right.
it can't hurt to just take a shot at it.
Right.
And you see people walking, gingerly, and then, like you said, on the golf course, tennis, anything. I believe that he can help you with a lot of that stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially
I'm
here.
thrilled with
We're known for an active lifestyle,
Right.
right? That's why you moved in.
Right,
here.
that's why I moved
there's
here.
not just pickleball. We
No.
have tennis, we have bocce, we have lawn bowling, we have
Exactly.
people even people working in the wood shop.
That's
You're
right.
leaning over a saw all day, possibly building something. Usually that sciatic or that lower back pain starts to happen, and this is a conservative way to kind of heal yourself and actually feel better and be proactive instead of reactive.
The only thing I'm worried about is I don't want my opponents getting too healthy, and then that way
That's right.
they have a better chance.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
I'm
we
fine.
want everyone to be healthy. Tom, you're just
I'm
going
only
to have
kidding
you're
you.
just going to have to get better, all
I
right?
will.
Let's
I
do
will.
that.
I'll have to get
So
better.
Doc, tell us a little bit about your practice and where they can find you.
Yeah, so we're located on Via Fabricante, as you mentioned. Most people know Custom Comfort Mattress. They've been in the area for a long time.
Yeah.
They're the first driveway on Via Fabricante. We're the second driveway. So it's right there, Alicia and Via Fabricante. Like I said, I've been there for 24 years now, coming up a few months. So
Wow.
it's amazing how time flies.
Exactly.
It really is.
And you have a website as well.
We do, grwc.net. And we have some Instagram if you like to follow that type of stuff. I try to give good information to people of what they can do on their own sometimes, because not everybody needs to come in. Some people just need a little tip.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for joining us on the program.
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you very much.
Tom,
for
good
having
to
us.
see you. I'll probably
Good
see
to
you
see you.
next couple of days. You stop by and say hello again, all right?
Will do.
And Doctor, thanks so much for joining
Thank
us
you.
on the
Appreciate your
program.
time.
Thank you for having us.
Hey, we're going to be back with more of our program right after this, so don't go anywhere.
Are you looking to boost your financial knowledge in a friendly, relaxed setting? Join us at the Financial Forum Club, where we tackle important money matters together. The second Thursday of every month from 3 to 5 p.m. in Clubhouse 7. No RSVP is required. Come to learn, share, or just listen. Coffee and cookies are on us. The Financial Forum Club, your community, your future, your financial education.
Discover Canyon Spirit, the new rail journey from the creators of Rocky Mountaineer, built on decades of world-class hospitality. See the Southwest like never before. Travel only by day and enjoy panoramic glass dome views that showcase the region's most unforgettable vistas. Relax in premium comfort. Savor regionally inspired cuisine. And let the onboard hosts bring every mile to life. Seats are limited. Book your Canyon Spirit adventure now with AAA Laguna Hills.
Hey, beach walkers, grandkid chasers, stair climbers, dance lovers, weekend warriors, and yogis. Your life demands activity, and joint pain shouldn't hold you back. Get personalized joint care that's as unique as you, with high satisfaction rates to prove it. At Memorial Care, your joint replacement patient navigator will be by your side, helping you safely return to more. Like another beach, extra hug, and one more song. More from life is calling with Memorial Care.
All right,
I'm Dan McEachran. 35 years ago, I was lucky enough to get my start in Laguna Woods. First, building patio rooms, then kitchens. Our cabinets are all built locally in Irvine. It all began with patio rooms, like this Majorca model, which we made into a complete room. I'll pull permits. We'll take care of everything. Give me a call. We'll do a nice job for you.
Well, we're going to finish the show with a little bit of music, and that's the Community Concert Club. And President Carol Coppage is joining us today. President, how's that going?
Oh, extremely well.
Yeah, what a good time to be president, the 60th anniversary, right?
Oh, isn't that fun?
Wow.
Isn't that fun? Yeah, we've been going on since 1965.
Right.
So it's really more than 60 years, but COVID, you know, we didn't have a concert that one year, and so it's actually our 60th concert. So that's why we're celebrating it that way.
Right. What made you become involved with the club, basically?
I moved to Laguna Woods in 2007 and started going to the concerts. And at that time, community concerts was still, what happened was, community concerts used to be a national organization. And they would provide a professional from their organization who would come to the community and help them. They would help them put on their campaign to sell tickets, and then they would help them schedule their performers. And the organization got all of their performers from Columbia artists in New York City. And so they were top-notch people.
Yeah.
And they were all over the place in terms of art form. You might hear a vocalist, you might see a dance group, you might see a cultural presentation from another country. And so somebody by the name of Sid Hall brought community concerts to Laguna Woods, and that's what happened in 1965. And so the first season was in 66, and it was a wonderful pianist, and 50 people attended. And so that started this incredible event. And so over the years, the audience grew to 900. I mean, the auditorium only holds 815, but they oversold and had a waiting list. That's how popular it became.
Wow.
And then in 2002, that organization folded. So a lot of people maintained the name Community Concerts, but then all of a sudden had to start doing all the work. And we did pretty well for about 5 years, 6 years. Continued having about 5 concerts and had some really interesting people. And then we started going downhill. We started having less quality performers. We started having more local performers that our village already knew about. And so when in 2008, I believe it was, somebody on the board made the announcement that we needed help. And if we didn't get the help, we were going to die.
Right.
We were going to go away. And so if you want to help save the organization, please meet us in the lobby. Well, enough people showed up that we kept it going. And so that's how I got involved.
Wow, that's great.
And so anyway, then we started, one of the people in that group said she would be president. I think it was a woman, said she would be president. And then the next year I found I was president. I don't know how that happened, but anyway, it did. And so I decided we needed to start raising the level of quality, and we needed to start finding newer and more different performers. And then we ended up, there was one of the agents that we worked with. I said to her that I really was interested in 2 people in her stable, and that I was wondering if we could afford either one of them. And she came back to me with a deal that I couldn't turn down. And she gave me a list of 5 performers, including the 2 we were interested in, for a very reasonable price. So I said, I can't turn that down.
Right.
And then I said to her, but we only do 5 concerts and we already have 1 scheduled. And she said, so have 6 concerts. So we did, and we have ever since.
Wow.
So isn't that fun?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, to carry that tradition for so many decades is
And
quite
then
an
so
accomplishment.
We have come back up. We have come back up. We now, what happened was, as we started, that group of people were almost all classical music. And the one that we had already scheduled was a jazz group. So we went from there to, then the next season we ended with an unusual group also.
Right.
And then the next year we went to 6 classical concerts, and we've been doing that ever since.
That's amazing.
And 2 things happened. The person who was president before me moved our concerts from whenever to Sunday afternoons at 2 o'clock. That did 2 things for us. Number one, it allowed our residents to get out in the daytime without having to worry about getting out at night. And of course, it's right here at the Performing Arts Center.
Right.
So it was easy to get to. And the, lost my train of thought. And the other thing was that there's nobody else who uses the Performing Arts Center at 2 o'clock on Sunday afternoon.
Right, you have a venue.
We didn't have any competition for the venue. And then the fact that we went to classical music meant we had way less competition for the audience.
Right.
So
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Well, let's quickly talk about the event you're going to have. That's going to be in September. You have a really, really good pianist that's going to be joining you.
Yes, Anton Nell is a very good friend of ours. He's been here a couple times. One of our board members is Dennis Glober. And Dennis and his wife Yvette, who died 2 years ago, have been a godsend for community concerts. They lived in Seattle and were very involved in the music scene there. There's a very active music scene in Seattle. And they know a lot of musicians personally. And so they have been able to bring us people that we would never, ever have been able to otherwise. And Anton was one of those people. And he is became such a good friend of theirs that this program is actually devoted to Yvette.
Wow.
Yeah, so
That's
it's a beautiful event. And our purpose in doing this was to try and bring in non-residents. See, because non-members. If you are a member, you buy a membership and then you get all 6 concerts as part of your membership. We don't sell tickets to individual concerts. And so we thought this way, maybe if we did a one-off with Anton, that perhaps that would allow people to get to know us, to understand what community concerts was, and perhaps buy the season tickets since we have such an awesome season.
And that's their opportunity on September 27th to be a part of that and then get to know everybody that's part of the organization and see what wonderful talent we have.
Exactly.
Now let's wrap up this segment with, you have your 26 and 27 schedule already out, and you have some wonderful things happening in the next couple months. Yeah.
And that James Ennis, who opens the concert season for us, is also a very good friend of Dennis Glober's. Otherwise, we would never have gotten James to come to Laguna Woods. But he opens the season. He's a world-class violinist. And then we have a string quartet in, I'm sorry, I skipped November. We have a wind quintet in November, the Dorian Wind Quintet. They are wonderful. January, we have a Viano quartet. That's a string quartet. And then we have in February a cello and a pianist and cellist. And that, interestingly enough, is the month that Dennis Global will turn 100 years old.
Wow.
And so we have another friend of his, Amit Pellet, performing there. And Amit is quite an interesting, wonderful violinist, a cellist. He actually studied at Peabody Institute under Pablo Casals. Wow. And when Casals died, his widow lent Amit a Casals cello. So he was, the first time he came here, he was playing on Casals cello. Isn't that exciting?
It's very exciting. And then you're going to wrap up in March.
Yes. And March we have another pianist, and Jackie is a good friend. He's been here before. He's the first time he came, he did classical music the first half and jazz the second half. Audience loved it. And then we close with another biggie. It's a string octet from Sweden. And they're going to play Mendelssohn's Octet, which is a very upbeat, wonderful piece of music, which is an excellent way to close our season.
Wow, you have so many wonderful events, and I like how they're kind of spaced out like that. You know, gives people an opportunity to look forward to the next one, but it's not so far that you kind of, get busy and you forget about things. So this is a great opportunity for our residents to be a part of the organization. Come out to the event on September 27th, get to meet everyone, and for those of you that are already members, what a great opportunity to get back together again before the holidays, and then be a part of this wonderful organization celebrating your 60th plus anniversary.
Yes.
Thanks
We're
so
calling
much.
it the 60th anniversary season.
Exactly. Well, thanks so much for being on the program today.
Oh.
Wonderful information, great opportunity for our residents to go out there and
Thank
see
you.
some incredible entertainment from throughout the world. Hey, we're going to be back with our movies with more right after this.
The Laguna Woods History Center, the only purpose-built local history archive in Orange County, has been capturing the legacy of our community since 1977. As a nonprofit dedicated to preserving today for tomorrow, we collect, conserve, and share the history of Laguna Woods Village, the city of Laguna Woods, and the surrounding Orange County region. Step into the past and connect with the present at your community archive. Whether you're curious about local milestones, searching for historical documents, or exploring treasured artifacts, the History Center is your gateway to the stories that shape Laguna Woods. The Laguna Woods History Center is a separate building adjacent to the Village Library. We are open Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. or by appointment. Visit us and find your place in history.
Hi, my name is Jeff McCabe, owner of California Gun Services, and for the last 10 years we've been helping residents of Laguna Woods with any firearm-related needs. Do you have maybe some old bullets left in the garage, even an old gun in a closet? You might have a gun collection worth tens of thousands of dollars. We can help with all these matters and more. We like to say we're the gun company for non-gun people. Our goal is to keep you safe, legal, and maybe even put a couple dollars in your hands. Call California Gun Services today and you can speak directly with myself, Jeff McCabe.
Want to watch Village television from your phone, tablet, or smart TV? All our shows, like ThisDay, Discovering Laguna Woods, and monthly board meetings are streaming live on the Village Television app. Just search Village Television on the App Store or Google Play Store. Miss the live broadcast? All our original programming is available on demand 24/7 on our Village Television YouTube channel. Stay connected by watching Village Television programming whenever and wherever you want.
Well, it's only Tuesday, but we want to remind you that we do have our movies coming up. That's going to be Friday and Saturday. Friday, we're going to be showing Monty Python and the Holy Grail. That's sponsored by City of Hope. I should know that name. As Mark mentioned, it's one of my favorite movies, pretty silly. And then on Saturday, The Ghost Rider with Ewan McGregor, and that's sponsored by Pacific Financial Planners. So some terrific movies this Friday and Saturday. Hey, be sure and join us tomorrow. We're going to have Michael Taylor back in the hot seat. He's our #1 host, and we appreciate him coming on our program as much as he does. And he's going to have the All Musicians Clubs and the Old Pros. Thanks so much for joining us today on our program. Have a great day right here in Laguna Woods Village.